Good evening, everyone. It's the Floor Lord. We're gonna do another live stream. We'll see if anybody gets on. If not, that's alright. You guys can watch this a little bit later. So, what I was gonna be doing today, and my base is getting slowly but surely cleaned up. I was going to work on getting me some monies. But there's one thing I wanted to show real quick that I thought was really interesting. I think I might have the fastest speed run on the Fever Disc up here in Allen's Auto Logistics. I don't know how many people are going to see this, and by that time I'm sure it'll get fixed. But normally what you gotta do is you gotta climb up to the back side of this building, and you gotta climb in this window right here. Ooh, this little window right here, because it's cracked. Then you gotta grab the disc, and you gotta stand here, and you gotta throw it on top of the roof and carefully get it through, just so you can get it over here to Mr. Alan Burke. Hi, Alan. However, I think because there's a sign right here, wires are free, interact with a component. I don't know if this is wired or not, but for whatever reason it's messing with a schematic, and you can just slip through the wall and just grab this and then slip back. I think because this is able to walk through, it's messing with the wall, because you can't jump through like over here. You can't jump through over here, but because this is here, you're able to just slide on through, and I'm sure that's like the fastest speed run. Ooh. Yes, please. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna throw that on the roof. I'll just run around. It's all good. So anyways, we'll see how many people watch this video and how many people use that before it gets fixed. Kind of interesting. Definitely broken. I hope Overtime's not too mad about it, because it's one of the harder discs to get. It might be the hardest disc to get in the game. I mean, you got the one that's in the rock that you blow up, but everything else, it's pretty straightforward. This one is pretty tough. But anyways, so I was going to do a little this, a little that, do a little money collecting, because like I said, I want to grind for a gramophone, and we'll see if that's even a possibility, because everything's expensive, and it's just going to take some time, and then after the time I have to, find someone who actually wants to sell one, because working on my museum, of course, I've got to be a dummy and get all the different kinds. So looking to get, an unboxed gramophone and a boxed gramophone and an unboxed Edward and a boxed Edward. And so, I mean, it's just the more and more that spews out of my mouth, the more expensive everything gets. So we'll see. But I don't mind, working for it, grinding for it. Yeah. 250. I filled up the whole thing. Alright, first and foremost, same thing we do every time at the beginning. We're going to do two quick runs. First one we're going to do is for the Moy statue. So we're going to go get that one first. And then the next one that we're going to do, we're going to... Looks like the pirate ship is right there. Alright. And the second one that we're going to do is we're going to go into the acid lands. So that I can get a couple of the things in there. I'm working on getting the key cards and building those up, as well as the flowers that are in the acid lands. What is it? The corpse flower. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be working on. Hopefully, it's not too crazy boring. But yeah, that beginning one, kind of wanted to put that out there. See if anybody can make use of it, or who knows, maybe a developer will watch it and be like, oh crap, and fix it. So we're at, I think we're just over 70 Moy statues. And we got a pretty big piece of light slate the last time we were out here. Always interesting, poor guy. Looks like he got an arrow through his head. Eventually I'm going to come back and get some of these bigger pieces of light slate. They take a long time to farm, obviously, but I'm going to grab like a couple of trailers and then come out here so that I can get a bunch of these like really big pieces. Because most of these pieces, they're not that, I mean, that one is big, but it's not that big. Some of these other ones, like none of these ones are like super big. Oh, here we go. There we go. Yep, that's the one. Or this one. Let's see. Alright, we'll grab one. We'll grab one of these and take it back with us and put it in our box. But I'm working on kind of like a unrealized gains kind of thing. I'm filling up boxes or drawers, trying to get as much as I can right now. I just finished filling up the magma tree box, so I've got 250 full magma trees in that box, and I started working on the magma tree pieces, and then I've got the sanded magma tree pieces, and then the planked magma tree pieces. And that way, if there's like a competition build or something like that that I want to jump into and you know, participate in, I've got the stuff. And then if anybody, you know, needs help, you know, I can help them and get them some harder to get items, because I like to help people. I don't like the people that beg for money. They're like, hey, I'm new to the game. Can you give me like, you know, $150,000? I'm like, just, you know, get into the game, grind for it. It won't take you very long. Go and get some kelp. Go and get some willow trees. It won't take you too long. And I feel kind of the same way. I don't like to, you know, beg for things. There's certain things that have been in the game that are no longer in the game. Kind of like with the gramophone. You know, I don't have a gramophone, but if I just like begged people, I mean, that's a stupid thing to ask for. Where it's like, please just give it to me. It's like people just, it's annoying. It's very off-putting. So I don't mind putting in the work and grinding for those kinds of things, if somebody is willing to part with it. I don't mind grinding for the monies and then doing a trade. That's how I ended up getting the piece of magnetite that I have on my base. I ended up trading somebody that had it. So it's not too bad though. But I'm hoping to get a drawer full of like all the different kinds of items. Some of the items are coming back, other items will never come back. So, you know, try and fill up what I have, you know, how I can and things like that. Especially, I mean, it's July. You know, tomorrow's the 4th of July. They're probably gonna, you know, set up their fireworks, and they'll be out for a limited amount of time. So if I can get a drawer full of each of those, I think I bought 10 each last year, just so that I had each of them. But now I can fill them up and get them. And if there's any new fireworks, I think I saw one in the testing server. Don't know if it's going to be coming out tomorrow or not. It'll be kind of interesting to see. But if that comes out, then, you know, I can get quite a few of those, because it might be a limited item kind of a thing. I don't think that they're doing the limited items, but we'll see. I've kind of heard that they don't like to make things in the game that are never coming back, because then it becomes a rare thing that people fight over. Come on. You got this. Okay. Good. Yeah, it was a little bit bigger. Come on. Nope. of this, and then we'll be on our way. Sweet. Not too bad, not too shabby. So yeah, after the Moy statue, we're gonna do the Acid Lands run for the vials. We're gonna do the key card quest, and we'll see. I mean, from the sounds of it, it looks like and it sounds like the key card is going to be absolutely nothing. But it's a little fun thing to have. So I've got a couple of them. We'll get a couple more, and it gives us, you know, an excuse to go up into the Acid Lands. And who knows, maybe, just maybe, we'll find a big piece of grebe. Turn. You're so close. All right. We're almost out of oxygen, so let's hurry and get out of here. There we go. Yeah, we lost a brick. Not brick, a brick. Brick is still safe. He's not streaming tonight, he'll stream tomorrow. It's all good. He's not lost. Why are we having an issue? Why is that one not locking? Very odd. Why does this one not like me? There we go. Yeah, close enough. All right. And go home. Yeah. How many are we at now? 73. Not bad. We don't have very many of these. Alright. Since we're going into the Acid Lands, we're going to need a bomb. A large bomb will suffice. If you want to use some smaller bombs, you're just going to have to use a couple more, but the large bomb basically gets us through the door. So, you have just a little bit longer. Come talk to this duck. If you talk to that duck, you get the... Oh, where is it? You get this little sign in front. It's for a limited time. So definitely talk to him because it's going to be going away. The desert contains many unique things that it does. Lots and lots of things. And from what I've gathered, I've been messing around inside the desert. I mean, this is only part 1. I've seen a lot of people talking in Discord trying to figure out the statues and the crowns and, you know, what you have to do with like the acid or the flame or the snowflake and things like that. I don't think there's anything that we can do right now. I mean, everybody's theorizing. It's kind of fun. But because everyone's like, oh, we got to get the classic sword and do a bunch of things, and we'll see. Kablooey! Thank you. Okay, so if you guys did not know, you can come up here on the left hand side and there is a secret laboratory up here and in here. Hello. Sure. I'll help you. All right. So this is the route that I take. It tends to do well for me. It's kind of like a circle. So if you want to follow along, you may do so. I put these in the front seat because there's plenty of things to get, or I can put it in the back seat. Okay, going up there, that goes up to the top. I go there last. We're gonna clear the way. Sometimes there's willow trees in the way, sometimes there's bamboo. Doesn't take much to get rid of them. Every once in a while you'll get some spires of grimstone. Okay, so this is where I kind of start looking for the grimstone. Don't see any yet. So we'll come right here. We're already at 3 out of 5. With this one, there's no grimstone up here either. Kind of interesting, there's not a lot. Easy, easy. Okay. So I'll just kind of swing by over here. See if there's anything. Ooh, see there's some grebe. And for the most part, what I'm noticing is these pieces of ore are just tiny after the update, comparative to what they were in the past. So, do I bother looking like inside the middle here? Not really. I mean, could there be something like deep down here in the... Okay, that was a fluke. But could there be like uranium or something like that in here? Or grebe? Like there just was. I mean, is it a possibility? Yeah, there's always a possibility. I tend to... Maybe I should look. Oh, I feel like an idiot now. I'm like, oh, I don't do it. And then that's the second time. The second time, just now. It's all a fluke. Okay, well, make sure that you look, I guess. Don't be like me and just, you know, go based off of looks, because you're wrong. I'm getting some good pieces. Yeah, don't care for the ink right now. We'll be working on the more common ores a little bit later. My goodness. Look at what I could have missed out on all of this by listening to me. Don't do it. See? It's a bad idea to listen to tips and tricks. Looks like there's some more grebe. This looks like a pretty big piece too. Wow. I'm getting kind of happy with this run. I'm quite surprised. And to think I could have missed out on half of this. Be a big piece. Not bad. I thought that was uranium for a second. Okay, let's grab these two. We'll put these in the truck as well. Okay. So I will usually like pick it up, go up here, that third one. I'll usually come around here and come down here first. This one looks awfully small. I'm not too worried about that one. And then I'll come right here. Now, I don't drive my truck down there. I tend to have issues every single time I drive down there. So I don't. Does it take me a little bit longer? Yeah, it takes me just a little bit longer. But this corner right here, coming back up, gets me every time. It's such a pain. Alright, we're going to look at the formations first. Man, that's a good one too. It's a little small, but we'll take what we can get. And then I just kind of run around up here, look for any formations that may have things that we're looking for. Like, what is this? This looks like ink. Yeah, that is ink. Okay. There's nothing there that I can see. And there's nothing on the outside of this one. Let's dig away at the inside though, because it seems like that's where everything else is hiding and I miss it every time. Nothing. Okay. Not a big deal. Get a couple of these knocked out. Yeah, it looks like there was some ink. From what I've seen, it's so many times that you'll find like ore like in a piece like these, where it's just like super tiny, and you're just like, come on. It's frustrating. But it makes those ones that you do find when they're really big, you're like, yes, it was worth it. Alright, so we're going to take this piece, and then all of that running around, if you're just looking, this is where I came down. It's just right here on the corner. I'm going to do some tutorials and throw them up so that if anybody needs help doing a run or something like that, I can help them out. Maybe they can use the video and it'll help them get it. Sweet. All right. So now we go back the way we came. We've got 4 of them, and now we need to go back up to the top. So that's kind of like the loop that I do. And then that ramp where I said it goes up to the top, which is right here. This is where we go up. I don't see anything on that one. I'm not going to be too crazy about getting ores. Like some of them too, it's like the formation. All of the rocks on the formation are really small, so it's like, do I want to even hit that open? Oh, here's one right here. Like all of these ones, like, they're so tiny. It's all good though. Okay. You don't have to drive backwards. I'm just doing it. I don't know why. Okay, and then here's the last one. There's 5. And then I run around, look at these formations, see if there's anything fantastic. Doesn't look like it. I didn't see anything on this one. They're a little bit smaller. And then we'll just pick up the corpse flowers. I usually get about 10 or 11. 8, 9, 10. Oh. There's 11. All right. We'll go turn these vials back in, and we'll get the key card. Then we'll drop off these ores, get them back. Ooh, tight squeeze. And this is why I put the vials in the front seat, so they don't get all mixed up with everything else in the back. That way I'm not digging them all out and everything like that. Let's see. 1, 2. Oh, you're being stubborn. Here we go. Okay, we got all 5. Excuse me. We're gonna go down, down, down. I'm gonna give these to this unknown person. Thank you. And then we're gonna get the lab card. Thank you, Mr. Alan Burke, for who knows what. Don't know yet. And then we'll head back to the base. So that takes about 40 minutes. Maybe I can get it down to 30 minutes if I get like really fast doing the moy and the I spend a lot of time getting those light slates though. Yeah, I can definitely go faster. All right. If you guys want to write down in the comments, tell me what you think about the desert update. Me personally, I think it's absolutely fantastic. I thought the desert was very boring. And this gave it a lot of life. A lot of different locations, things to see, things to do, new items, new ways to get to different areas. I am very pleased. I'm very excited. Just trying to stay organized a little bit. We'll look at the sizes and things like that a little bit later, because some of these are a lot smaller than others, and deciding if we want to keep it or just sell it. Oh, I missed one. Not bad. And then I'm just kind of putting these away. What are we at? 180 ish. $184, not bad. So this is what I was saying. So I just finished this. It's got the whole tree, but I might have to redo it with what they were saying with the living axe. I wonder if, I don't think it's in here right now. Nope, that's okay. Living axe. Inspect. So, bamboo axe with strange natural powers absorbs the power of other trees, resulting in a more force applied to chops. Bamboo inflicts a temporary stasis of lighter weight on chopped material. It's very interesting. So this is kind of nice with like the redwoods and things like that. The big trees. So maybe we can try that out on like the mother palm, or the queen palm. That's what it is, the queen palm. But I also heard in the testing server that when you use this, it's going to allow you to keep the leaves on the tree as well. So that'll be kind of nice. I think that'll come in handy. Okay, where are we at? 203 daisies. I'll do that later. I think I'm gonna try and do a run. Maybe. Why is it so dark? It's a sunny day? What? It's raining. Why is it not showing rain? That is odd. Something's not working. So, yeah, here's the limited time sign. If you want to go get it. Oh! And then go and put it in those codes for those 3 YouTubers. Maybe even someday I'll get my own code. Maybe. Someday. We'll see. That'd be kind of nice. Alright, I'm gonna actually go grab a couple of bombs, because I'm almost out. And I'm just stockpiling up on like the large bombs. Eventually I want to get like, obviously I want to get like all the bombs and things like that. It's kind of interesting to me though, because like the large bomb blows up. Oh, it's not here. it's usually here. The large bomb usually blows up like all the doors. So what is the purpose of more dynamite and that big TNT barrel? It just, at this point right now, it seems overkill to get those things, because like a large bomb costs 1,200. Why are you going to spend 8,000 on a TNT barrel when you can use 1,200 on a large bomb and it blows up all the doors in one with one bomb? It's kind of dark in here. It's because I'm not wearing the goggles. Oh, he's not in here either. Okay. Well, he must be in Mike's mind then. So we'll go get him there. And if he's not there, we're gonna go on an expedition. I'm 99% sure that he's there though. Because as far as I know right now, just before the desert update, there were 4 places that the pirate could spawn. There was one in Mike's mine. There was one in the river cave right behind the waterfall where we just checked. There was one just to the left of the desert when you go across Ook Lake. And that was the one I just checked. And then there was one in the mysterious mushroom cave. But if you go to the mysterious mushroom cave now, there is no spot for the pirate to spawn because it's kind of like in the middle of the desert, underground. Yeah, he's right here. So I don't know if there's another location. As far as I know, there is only 3. If I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments. And tell me where I can find the last pirate. I've only, since the update, I've only found the pirate at these 3 locations. I've never not found the pirate at one of those 3 locations. Oops. Come here. We'll do one more. Thanks, Squalus. Sweet. Okay. So we've got 15 bombs. We're just over 1 million. We're going to do a quick run down and get some flame slate. Now when I say quick, I'm hoping it's quick. It depends on how covered the road is and how full it is. We'll have to see. Hopefully it's quick. And I'm still trying to collect those black roses. do this. We're ready. I don't know about you guys, but like the resource hub and the stuff that's like down below, like down here. Seriously, there we go. For some reason, I mean, this is giving me like old-timey season 1 Fortnite vibes. It's kind of cool. I like it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see that index and what it does and what you need to do. I'm excited for all the stuff you can do in the desert and trying to figure out, you know, what we're supposed to do with all the swords, how to get the swords. It's all going to be fantastic. I'm really excited. I really like the direction that they're going with this. I really enjoy the grinding and the collecting. I'm very much learning to enjoy the building as well. I'm excited for the next building competition. I did one with Overtime, and I helped out with him and Chad, and we had a really good time. Overtime put in a lot of overtime, no pun intended, or maybe it was. Oh, I'm not wearing the belt. I is so dumb. I took it off. I totally forgot about it. I put that up there so I could watch the live event with the evil duck. Let me go get the belt really fast because I took it off. Okay, we're back. Silly me. You know, it'd be really nice. This is just me, but like if the scuba tank is on, something like that. I don't know if it's gonna be like too much work, but if you turn it off, like if this cord like gets put away or something like that, or like if you're not wearing the goggles, if you can like flip them up so they're like a little bit higher. I don't know. That's just me being picky. But I thought that'd be kind of fun. All right, we'll do one quick run of Flame Slate. This will go a little bit longer than an hour, but you got to watch the boring part of getting large light slate. So, sorry. So yeah, there's a couple of pieces that I'm looking to get and trade for. One is Adderite in light slate. One is Adderite in beige slate. And then one of them is Mithril in chalky slate. In terms of collecting and things like that, those are the ones that I'm missing. It used to be that they were like huge pieces of Adderite in these things, and now I just feel like they're tiny. If at all. Okay, we'll take this up there. Why does that tree look different? Oh, it's just because my headlights are on it. It's the same. All right. We're going down. A little bit lower. Not a whole lot in our way. I think this one's going to be, though. So let's clear this one out of the way right quick. We'll put that away. Okay. So we're going to go in wide. And we're going to get rid of these. We'll get rid of this first. Okay. Wonderful. All cleared. Or at least on this part. Yeah, this isn't bad. We can get down here. I think we're all set. We're not burning up. That is a good sign. There's a lot of pieces on these now. Some of the pieces are a lot smaller. Some of the pieces are very much larger, which is kind of surprising. I really like the variety because then it gives you the ability to kind of find like some really super big pieces, and it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Okay. So it doesn't seem too... Oh, this one is huge! Look at that piece. And this is the only downside, is it takes absolutely forever for it to farm it. I think that is the biggest piece I've found. I'll put it on my my schematic. If you have found a larger piece of flame slate, let me know in the comments how big. And be honest. Integrity is important. There we go. these pieces big as well? Not as big as this one. That thing is massively crazy. Okay. We're going to put this aside. Let me get out my schematic tool. 4,197.09. So, your challenge, if you find a bigger one, definitely let me know. And here comes a meteor. I'm already down here. Crash. Put a little bit more. Looks like these are together. Oh no. This is a different one. I think this is one from the last one. Oh, all those are done. Topple. Okay. And always be careful when you're jumping, because I've noticed that as you're like jumping around, if you've got a heavy load that you're carrying with your grabber, a lot of times you'll see it just kind of bounce around and like fly towards you, fly at you. Just be careful, because if you touch it while you're doing that, you'll end up not holding it with the grabber anymore. Okay, we'll go for maybe like 2 more. Maybe I'll run around and see if there's any more like ginormously large pieces of flame slate. Maybe we can beat my own in the same run. Okay, we'll go for 2 more piles. This one's pretty average. Alright, 1 more, and then we'll unload. Okay, nothing super big there. This one's pretty big. I don't remember what my last one was. Oh, maybe it's not as big. Ooh, this is a big one too. Maybe I'm finding like these big ones and they're not really that big. It'd be so fun to find like a massive flame slate piece that's like the same size as those like light slate pieces over on Moy Island or Pie Island where you get the Moy statue. See, all three of those are big. We'll see. Okay, so there's this one, and there's this one. 26, 30, 27. Okay, not bad. I'm going to set these right here. What were these ones? See, these are like tiny compared to those now. You think you've got these big ones and you're like, yeah! And then you're like, oh, it's not even that big anymore. See, none of these ones are the very big. It looks a little thin. I mean, it's big, but it looks a little thin. We'll see what this comes out to be. I'm guessing 21. Maybe even less. Oh, 37. Wasn't even close. I should stop guessing. Okay, last ones. Oops. Yeah, none of these ones are big ones. Okay, so we'll just grab these big ones and we'll take them back. And we'll do a comparison to the one that I thought was the biggest one, and it may not be the biggest one anymore. Maybe it is. We'll see. Oops. I needed those. Okay. Whichever one is the biggest gets the front seat. It gets shotgun. 41. I think that is the biggest one still. 22, 17. Yeah. Yep. 41. It's the keeper. Oh. One stayed in. What troublemakers. Seriously? You just rolled over like everything just to get out. Okay. Well, let's get out of here. Seriously? Here we go. Hopefully we don't come across any crazies or crazy spawns. That hole gets me every time. You gotta go at it straight. If you don't go at it straight, it'll get you. Okay. We're almost out. And our video's almost over. Sorry it's going a little longer than an hour. I try and keep it as close to an hour as I can. Ooh, scary sounds. Sound like we were spilling everything. Okay, and we're out. Good, good, good. Alright, well, I'm going to take off the front piece, and then I'm going to forge all of this, sell all of this, and then I'm going to go and get that meteor that ended up falling. Go and see where that's at. But I think I'm going to end the video here. Seems like a good spot to end. Oh, it's a little bit heavier. Let's just move these out of the way real quick. Make our little loop. Yeah, those pieces are ginormous. All right. Let's go sell this. Not bad. All right. Well, let's end it here. So if you liked the video, go ahead and like it. If you like content like this, feel free to subscribe if you'd like. If you want to see more things like this, get ready for some tutorial videos that are going to be coming out, some how-tos, tips and tricks and things like that. I'm going to be trying to put out one stream video a week and then one tutorial video a week. That way I can kind of build up the library, see how things are, and kind of go from there. So, yep. Hope you guys have a good night.